Hey everyone. I wanted to start this video by talking about design and styling our website. And since this is going to be a website that's mainly it's for moms, but it's moms with kids, and I want to use some bright colors like we have in these images. So I'm going to take the colors from the logo and I'm going to get the hex codes for those so that I can use those colors throughout my blog. So I'm back here in Canva. Here's my logo. And now this is um, don't do as I do as I say, don't do as I do kind of a thing because I took this right from Canva and just kind of messed with it a little bit and made a quick logo for the purposes of this video. You cannot do that. You can't use Canva logos on your own for your own work. You have to make your own logos. So, in order to avoid any copyright issues, don't do that. Just use these for inspiration and make your own. So if I click on this, here's the four colors that are in this logo, and I like them. So what I'm going to do is click on each one, and I'm going to grab those hex codes, and I'm going to just save them in a little, this is just a little notepad thing. Um, and here's the blue. Oops. I just need to have them so you don't have to keep clicking back and forth and looking for these hex codes. Oops. Yeah. I just messed that up there. All right, and now I'll get the pink one. Copy and paste. Okay. So now I'm going to go back over to my blog, and I have a lot of areas of color here, this blue and these bars, and I can put some background color in some of these. So if you go up to customize, and we're here in the customizer, and go right up here to colors and fonts and colors. Now you can see that Cadence starts you off with a global palette. And this second one right here, excuse me, is this blue. So if we change that blue to, say we grab this, right, I just copied that, click on this, and I'm going to change that hex color. And you can see how it changes in here because the custom blocks that I have made, I try to use global colors in the backgrounds and for the buttons, etc. Excuse me. So I'm going to change out these colors and they will be carried through throughout my site because they're global colors. Now, I really don't like that pink. And I should have labeled what these were, but I didn't. So let's just try them out and see what they look like. Okay, I like that. That's a nice turquoisey kind of a bluey green. So that's going to work great. Now this button right here is this color. So we're going to want a little accent color there. So try this. Okay, I like that. The hover, you can see, is this green color. I may change that to be a different color. And that also changed the bar on these featured posts or categories area. So I might want those, I may not, I may change those. But right now, so we've got our two accent colors in here and we can start to work with them. We're going to save those other two colors though, because we're going to just use those throughout the site. So I'm going to publish that. Okay. And I'm going to go into edit my page. Let me take a look at this button. When you're in the styles over here, anytime you see color, it refers to the color of the text. So the color of text is white, but it was defaulted to white. Background color, let's try changing that. Yeah, see, that just changed. So I'm going to change that again, and I'm going to try that pink color. I may or may not do this, but let's just see how it looks. This is the time when you get to play. All right, so now that button is pink, and if I hover over it, it's that turquoisey color. I think I'm okay with that. Um, oh, okay, so on the normal, I'm gonna make that blue. Okay, so that's weird. Okay, so now it goes from blue to pink. There's my hover colors. So that's good. All right, let's go down here. These bars, you can see the background color right here. I'm going to change each one of those. Well, I'm going to leave that one that blue. That's a global color. This one, I'll make it that green. This one, I'll make it this color. Okay, it's that nice bright yellow. And this one will be the pink, I believe. Yeah. Okay, so that looks really cute. I'm going to update this. All right, and now for this section, got a lot of space here that I really don't need. So you can just kind of, you can see when you hover over and you can drag up some of this padding. When it shows green like that, that's padding. And you can find that under advanced. And that's these two numbers right here. So you can do it by numbers, which is in pixels, or you can drag that up and down. All right, so let's change this background color. That's a little too dark, but you know what? I'm going to make it the green, and I'm going to change this text to white so it'll show up a little better. Nope. Color, remember, color is your text color, not background. Okay, let's update that. And let's take a look and see what that looks like now. All right, I like this. I'm going to put something, maybe I'm going to leave that white, but I'm going to pull this down. I don't like that there's no room in between here. So I'm going to edit page. Yeah, you see how these two are touching, and I want a little more space in here. So if I go to advanced, I can add a little margin on the top. I can make it 25, say. And you see how that pulled that down? If I hover over the margin, you can see that pale green that showed up in there. All right, and that shows you that there's some spacing. So let's update it and take a look. And that's better. I could put color in the background of this, but I don't think I'm going to do that. So now I have these 4 images left, and these were going to be featured posts. I just had to do these as featured posts rather than as categories because I already show my categories up here. So what I have done is I have gone over to my posts area, and I asked ChatGPT to come up with 4 posts for my mom blog. I just copied and pasted right out of ChatGPT. And then I used Dolly, which is part of ChatGPT, to make these images for me. So here are my posts, and here are the featured images. And now I have to get those posts onto a page. Now, if you click here on blog, it's blank because we made a page for our blog posts. If you'll remember, we made a page called blog. So if you go to pages and go to blog and click edit, we're going to add a block. Let's search for it. It's called posts. Posts. All right, and this is the cadence block. It's blue. The regular WordPress ones are black. Cadence one is blue. And you see that this populates them immediately. So let's just update that. And the good thing about doing it this way is that I can add other things at the top. I can add more blocks that describe my posts, or, just give more information. But for now, I'm going to leave it like this. So now when I go out here and I refresh, here are my 4 blog posts. And I have one in each category: activities, exercise, meals, and self-care. Okay, so now let's go back to the home page. And what we're going to do is link these up. We're going to change these pictures to be pictures from our blog posts. So I'm going to go back to edit page. So now I want to change these out to be linked directly to my featured posts. So we decided that we were going to do the kids' activities one was going to be the biggest one. So we're going to, if you click on it, click on the image, and you will get this little pencil icon, and you click on that. And there's no media showing because that was a custom cadence design from my design library. So the image is not really there. So anyway, I'm going to add to the gallery, and that one was the activities. So I'm going to go to my blog page. I have that open in another tab, and I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to grab the title. Okay, update, and then I'm going to add a link under here. So I'm going to link to that particular blog post. So when I update this, and then we view it, okay, this is how it's going to look. And when you hover over it, you get that particular blog post. It's one of our featured posts. And when you click on it, you go to the post. So we're going to do that with each one of these and change out those pictures and link them into our featured posts. So I'm going to go back. Sorry. I'm going to go up here to edit. This next one, I think I'm going to make the food one, because that's fun. So go back out here. I'm going to go back to my blog posts. I'm going to add the title. Okay, and update it, and then I'm going to go back and grab the URL. Okay, and then I'm going to continue. I'll do that one. And end up having an image in it. I'm going to grab the exercise, and I'm going to get the exercise post. Update, and I'm going to grab the exercise URL. Link that. Okay, and this last one is the self-care one. I really like these images that ChatGPT came up with. And these you can use. They're your images. Okay. And now I'm going to go back here, grab that URL. Okay, and update. And let's go back out and look at our home page. So that's really kind of cool. It's nice and colorful. And when you hover over, you can see all of these posts. So it's a great way to really give your blog some personality. And that looks fun and colorful. Um, and I think this is really shaping up nicely. So the next thing that we're going to work on is I think we're going to work on this menu and straighten that a little bit. And then we're going to add some social media links to the top up here in your header. Okay, I will see you in the next lesson.